How you guys doing today? How we feeling? How we doing? Hopefully you guys are having a blessed day. I just came back from the gym. I had my final, not my final, but I had my third exam for differential equations, so it's just a lot. Um, I'm basically showing you guys how I made $459. I forgot how much money I made, but like around 450 or something like that. Today trading ES. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna basically just show. I took this in Asia session. Yes, I took this in Asia session. So I was dealing with a lot more psychologically than I normally would in like New York session because price action became very slow after a certain point in time. But I took this in pre-market, so I executed in pre-market, and then once Asia session started, everything just started going, and price action went slow, and I did get stopped out here. My initial trade, I was supposed to win about maybe $1,200 or $1,000. I was like 90 or 80 something ticks in the trade. I did move my stop loss down, my TP down because I started to get tired, and I was like, bro, we're only like a point away from hitting our take profit. But then we eventually we took some partials because I did trail my stop loss. But it's crazy that I trailed my stop loss because eventually TP got hit after it hit my stop loss. So I'm gonna show you guys a trade. I'm gonna show you guys where let's get right into it. I'm over here yapping. But this was the trade. Let me show you guys that I actually won the trade. As you see here, I got stopped out right about here. So I got a little 1-to-1 actually. It was a 1-to-1, but I actually it actually went and hit my TP. So the reason why I took this trade was honestly because of the video that I did present. The video prior, I literally said I'm expecting price to tap into this turtle soup. As you see here, we have this little turtle soup, and then immediately this plays down, which is eventually what we did in New York session. And I couldn't take this trade because I was taking my exam. So I took this in Asia session. This took hours. Look how long it took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hours just for TP to get hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's saying a lot. But reason why I entered, we inversed this gap here. The reason why we created a SMT, Nasdaq took New York session lows. As you see here, we took New York session lows, and once we took New York session lows, ES failed to take those lows, and I said, okay, cool. Since we didn't take those lows, I was looking to enter long. So I immediately entered after the inverse of this gap. It was right here, right at this inverse, and then I entered once price came back and displaced a little lower. We were up here, and then we came back down, displaced a little lower, and that's when I entered. So after I entered, I just waited, went break even at internal high, and then after I just started watching the trade. As you see here, Asia session started around here, and look how choppy it became. It was pretty choppy, but pre-market was pretty calm. We had some displacement up higher, and then this was a very simple trade. I literally, I didn't say I predicted this, but I literally said in my daily buys video, or like my following week, what I'm looking for price to do. It immediately did that. We went up, took this high, and then after, what do? We displaced lower because we're still overall in a high time frame Peter Ray. We're still bearish. I apologize. We're still bearish. So I was just looking for a small win, small little execution, waiting for price to come into this gap. I want to see price come into this gap and take this sell side, buy side high. Take the low liquidity high, and once we take this high, I wanted to see price immediately displace down lower, and that's exactly what we did. Exactly what we did. But what I did was, after I started, I trailed my stop. I had it first here. I had my stop here. Let me just delete this real quick. I first had my stop loss here at this swing low, and then after I moved it up to this next swing low because we did break structure up here, and then we kept displacing up higher. And my initial target was a New York session high, which we were literally about to hit, which is why I was like, bro, there's no way we're not about to hit this. We were like 1 point away from just hitting this, and I was like, bro, there's no way we're not about to hit this. So I was like, this was the $1,000 win, this was the $1,200 win. So if I didn't trail my stop and I just kept break even, I probably would have secured all profits, made $1,200 a day. But it's honestly okay because regardless of it, the trade still went through. My buy still went through, and just seeing the trade that I had in mind play out is beautiful. If I did it, let's say price displaced, right? And we couldn't secure no profits. That's just a break-even day, and I wouldn't even be able to take this crazy short that I was even calling to. So it's like, why not just secure some profits? So I secure some profits, and yeah, You know what I'm saying? Regardless of it, I'm not mad. It was still an A plus setup trade, A plus risk management. That was great risk management on my end because I was literally about to go to sleep. You know, I'm not gonna stick around till like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning and watching the trade. I'm gonna wait, put my stop loss at the internal low, 1-to-1 trade, still securing some profits, and boom, it was executed. So this right here was my A plus setup trade that I took today. I took only one trade. I locked myself out after we hit the trade. Couldn't take this because I was in class taking an exam, my exam 3 for differential equations. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys have a blessed day. Just made it short, simple, and sweet. Uh, yeah, yeah, 450, 450. So we're moving at a good pace right now. Honestly, I could risk good if I wanted to. Like I could really take a $500 risk and then hopefully make $1,000 and then hopefully do that for the next day. But we're only really like 2 trades away from passing evaluation. If we could get 2 A plus setup trades, we're good. We're gonna keep the pace moving. We're gonna keep the ball moving. We're moving at a good pace right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna stay disciplined, and I'm gonna only execute A plus setup trades that follow my strategy and follow my rules. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, stay safe, God bless, and love always.